definitely better up front on the defensive line than we were this time last year. I think we're better defense right now than we were this time last year. A lot of recall, from the season, which helps. But last year everything was new. I think we're more athletic at some positions. Now we're still thin. We're still thin in the back. And we addressed really on our recruiting needs. We really went after the front because you can't stop the run. You don't have a chance at anything else. So, and then we recruited a couple defensive backs, so we think they're going to help us. So my concern right now is just making sure we get healthy from the guys that are banged up, and we stay healthy. That's going to be key for us.
What's the message to the guys? I mean, you break camp here, the next few steps that they have to take going forward?
Well, I think continue to work on what we've installed, and continue to do right in the classroom and off the field, and just try to get closer as a group. We really don't have any defined leaders over there yet. Get that, I think, sometime about that. So I've been talking to them about a lot of discipline, self-discipline, and working the craft, and continue to try to get better.
For that defensive line that you talk about, just talk about those new additions. I mean, it seems to me that they've kind of fit right in, and they're going to be a big plus for this team.
Right, they have. We added some beef in there. That was a big deal. And what it also did is allowed us to move Rosser and Odom, who really are not inside players, back outside, and give them a chance to be productive for us. And so I'm excited about where that group is headed. I think they're headed in the right direction. Just got to make sure they continue to work on their craft and get better each and every time. But the better, I think Chooks has lost some weight. He's gotten better. He's quicker. And then, those guys, Marcus Hudson, now he was a redshirt last year. Jake Swally, we didn't see in the spring game. He helped him out. He's going to be a good player. Whalen, he's just a big body mass in there. It's going to be difficult to move. So, those guys, I think Coach Early did a good job of recruiting those guys, pinpointing those guys, and I think we did a good job as a staff of making sure we get the right people. And I feel really good about those guys being good people.
Well, she'll be taking the field without a guy like Hugh Lee, and he was a leader, and you look at trying to fill his position, and I know that you guys have done a few things, but looking at Xavier Woodson, just his progression throughout the spring.
Yeah, we played Xavier at Mike in the spring, and I primarily did that, to be quite honest with you, not necessarily because Q wasn't here, just to raise his football IQ. We've been trying to raise the IQ of our defense all the way across the board. I mean, it was not very good last year, and we got to be a smarter player, and I did that to teach him what the responsibility of that guy is, which that will help him understand the responsibility of the real linebacker. So I anticipate seeing him back at will. The Mike position still really got to be sorted out. We got a couple guys with Copeland, freshman coming in. But, we may pick up a guy over the summer. You never know. But we're not very deep there. Last year we traveled before, and right now that's what I'm looking at again. And we moved starting right down there and played some real linebacker. He did a decent job. It's just it's a little bit different moving down. Things happen a lot quicker. So we've still got work to do at that position, and they got to get it done over the summer and then get it done at fall camp.
Your thoughts of Cody Brown and what you got to see from Allen before he went down?
Yeah. Well, I was really disappointed Allen went down. This freak thing, injuries happen, and he missed those reps. He needed those reps, but he's a really good athlete. He should be a major contributor. He's savvy. Now, his IQ is high. His football IQ is high. Cody Cody did some good things this spring. We're glad he's here. We're glad we got him. He struggled a little bit on Friday, but he'll do nothing but get better. He's going to be a great addition. I suspect that in the safety position next year, between those, primarily those three guys, will be much better than we were last year.